For the record, these two talked me out of retirement. My Oneseco crew. Now allow me to reintroduce myself.
What's up, Kevo? What's up, Montoya? It's your boy Keith from Dallas, man. BeatinDaBlock, it's your boy Daz.
Y'all, my niggas, y'all funny as shit. And everything about the show is on point. Kevo, I think you need to start sipping some old Dual.
Hey, this is Soul, bro. Dang, y'all boys know want to have more rings than Jordan, but either way, Kevo and
What's good, BeatinDaBlock? This your boy FL5, man. Hey, so it's my first time calling in to y'all. Know what I'm saying? Love y'all show, man.
Hey, what it do, baby? It's J Dub. You know what I'm talking about? $1 Million Hand. You understand me, J Dub, $1 Million Hand, 713 representative. Hi, I'm Clark. We in this thing, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You know, 8 times. 713.
Hey guys, it's Rachel, also known as Get Off My Planet. Just wanted to call and leave a voicemail. Been listening to the shows. Love it. You guys are awesome.
What's up, BeatinDaBlock crew? This your boy Keith from Dallas, man. I wanted to holler at y'all brothers right quick. Kevo, hey man, appreciate the words, dog, on the Facebook.
Hey, what's breaking? BeatinDaBlock, and it's still boy DJ BTB, Bogart the Block. Man, you know, young nigga out here supporting y'all show. Y'all holding it down for the H for real. I fuck with what y'all boys doing. But man, I just got one little question, man, to set this thing, because I asked a bunch of niggas this question. It's really for Kevo. We gotta know, man, is Harlem Clark Southwest or is the South Side?
Yo, this shit was real far, man. Bumping and whatnot, you know what I'm talking about? It's going down. Hey, y'all boy funny, man. I'm gonna keep rocking with y'all, alright? Keep doing the big thing, bro. Oh, can y'all please play some more Texas music on the break, bro? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be having them screws and stuff like that.
What's up, BeatinDaBlock? This your boy Kojak. What's up?
You know what, Cousin Boo? I see you out there, barbecuing, smoking cigars, drinking that Bach, and I see you shade, and I see you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Influences.
I mean, Dr. Dre has always been my favorite producer of all time. And when they was real hot in the 90s, you know, he live instrumentation, funky, groovy, and all me and Pimp C really tried to do was just do a southern version of what he was doing.
Yes.
Okay. You know, and but that's always been I've come from Port Arthur, man. We love Frankie Beverly and Mays like own Port Arthur, man.
Yeah.
They come to town and the town shut down for Mays. That's how we do it. So that's what we grew up to. So I love that aspect of it. So people like Dr. Dre, and then when East Coast stuff. I mean, I'm a DJ. I've been a DJ since I was like 12 years old. So I done played Pete Rock. I know how his beats sound in my speakers. So I used to love Pete Rock, the Bomb Squad. I'm going way back.
Yeah.
But even recently, I cut for people like producers, people like, well, I wouldn't say that's recently. Wow. Well, Manny Fresh from New Orleans.
Yeah.
My favorite producers.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, so, and they got a lot of cats that I'm really checking out now, you know, but I'm having to relearn the game. Some of the elements of today's production, I'm going to have to learn to put in my new records, but I'm going to still be DMD, and I'm going to put the DMD flavor on top of 2012 sounds. That's all I plan on doing, so. Thank y'all for the compliment. That's an honor to me, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, no problem. I'm truly a fan, man.
How was it working with Pimp C?
Wow.
Like, do you have any story? Give me some gossip.
The most gossip I could say about, I knew Pimp C, and he was a 15-year-old Jerry Curl trumpet player, 9th grade in Lincoln High School. You know, that's the Chad Butler that I met, who was eager to want to learn how to do hip hop. Because at the time we met, it was me and my little crew who were the hot demo artists. You know, we were the ones everybody in the city wanted to come be a part of. Because that's how we embraced hip hop. So he came in to ask me to kind of join the clique. So we made demos, and I watched him grow from 15 to about 17, 18. And since I was older than he was, you know, I kind of graduated, started doing my own thing, and it was right around his junior, senior year in high school, he met Bun, and then they started doing demos. And the next thing I know, he come to my crib with a tape, would tell me something good on it. And at the time, we were still trying to do little bubblegum, little hip-hop kid and play type stuff.
Yeah.
And C saw something else. And when he played that record in my bedroom, and we all just dropped. We like, wow. Because nobody ever got that raw before.
Mm-hmm.
C and Bun was the first ones to get it raw from Port Arthur, and the rest is history. And after that, we just stayed cool, but, you know, their career took off. Always on the channel. I had to grind it out for a couple more years, and then he gave me the opportunity to contribute to Super Tight, which was really my big break. So,
Yeah.
and after that, they just, you know, we stayed cool. If everybody and Pimp C always rapped on my album. On every album I made, he rapped on it, and that was his way of giving back and showing love for me helping him. You know, and that was real. So when he passed, that kind of hurt. It really hurt because he was my little bro. You know,
that hurt the game, man. Now I'm trying to. Now I said that I've gotten this wrong. Now I said that MJG had gave you a tribute on this new Big Crit song, and I think you had retweeted. I had tweeted that. But I don't know, where did the 25 lighters originate from? Like, did it originate from ZZ Top? Did it originate from MJG? I don't know the whole story of it. It's an interesting one that I got completely wrong, and it took my toys to point out that no. MJG
well,
said,
you know what?
What's up?
If y'all haven't got the chance, we didn't talk about this before I got on, but the current issue of Texas Monthly Magazine, you can watch it online, check it out online, or go to the stores. It's in the newsstands right now. It has an article written by a white music writer from Austin who thought about the whole ZZ Top DMD 25 Collect thing, and he wrote a beautiful article on 25 lighters, the history of it, me and ZZ Top. And the story is amazing. He brought out stuff in the story about the song, the phrase 25 lighters, that even I didn't know. But to my knowledge, this is what it was. MJG put it in the song in the 80s. 80s or 90s, early 90s. And Lil Kiki and the Screwed Up Clique kind of grabbed that phrase, and Kiki added a bit to it and added a little sing-song and melody to it for Screwed Great Tape. Mm-hmm. You know, it's kind of legendary now. Well, I was in
it is,
school,
not kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that stuff was popping off when we were making records. Before I really made my first record. And when I finally got to do the song So Real, I got Screwed and his clique to come and rap on it. Y'all remember the Screwed Up Clique version of So Real, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, so it was during those sessions that Kiki laid down the freestyle with the phrase 25 lighters on my dresser. But I didn't use it for So Real. All right? So we went ahead and So Real, whatever. 1998 rolls around, and I'm working on the 25 lighter beat. So all I do is go back and I listen to the old Screwed Up Clique vocals that I had for So Real, right? Okay. Pat died. I wanted to have a song with me, Kiki, and Pat. Pat had died, though, while I was working on the beat, but I had already begun playing with his So Real verse, transposing it to the 25 lighter beat.
Okay.
So he died, so I'm thinking, well, okay, I'm gonna keep this, I'm gonna keep Pat's verse on there, and I'll just deal with his estate when we get ready to drop it. Kiki, I did the same thing with him. I actually took his phrase, I got to get paid, and put it in as the hook or the demo, and I thought it was cool. And then I also did the same thing for a verse that he had on a freestyle that I didn't use initially. And I put it on the verse, on the beat too. My initial goal was to get Kiki at least to write a fresh 16. So the vocals that y'all hearing from Kiki and from Pat are vocals actually from a 1996 session we did for So Real. Yeah, so nobody ever knew that, but that's the truth. My verse is the only originally written verse for that beat. I just kind of like mixed all of those elements like a DJ would, and I gave it a demo of the song to 97.9 The Box DJ to give me an opinion. I'm riding home to our hotel after giving him the demo CD. It's on the radio.
Look at that. Look at that. Hey,
I mean, what people don't know is the track that blew up in the Highlights, I wasn't even done with the song. I wasn't done with the beat or nothing. But it blew up so fast, I couldn't do nothing about it. And after the weekend that it blew up, Kiki couldn't do nothing about it, and we just said, we're going to let it ride.
Y'all let it ride.
Yeah.
Hey, they made it a hot line. You made it a hot song.
That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened,
Wow.
man. I was in Oasis, man. I'll never forget. I was in Oasis.
Old school.
That song came on. People lost their mind, man. It was 25 highlights on my yes sir. Yes, sir. And the crowd was just saying, yes, sir.
I'll do you one better. I was in the Navy, stationed up in Maine, and I had partners from Maryland, St. Louis, California. They kept hearing me play it, so they knocking on the door. Man, what's that? I said, man, you don't know nothing about this. Get on away from me, man. You know, all of a sudden my CD came up missing, and now I'm hearing it in about 4 different rooms where we was living. I said, there we
That was
go.
crazy. That was something supernatural. And that's one of the things during my transformation process that God had me look at, that he been rolling with me the whole time, man. Because I had nothing to do with that song blowing up outside of creating it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important part.
But, I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, man,
And,
good deal.
That song has fed a lot of people.
Yeah. I can imagine. It still got legs.
Man, they play that song every Sunday. I hear that song on 97.9 at random. Matter of fact, I was in the car with Ali, and